long as it's recording.
Okay.
Not like last time.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? Gosh, it's been forever.
Yeah.
We're in June, and we haven't recorded since what?
It
March?
was cold. It was the winter last time.
March, April, May, June. It's been what, 4 months?
Yeah. Eesh.
Yeah. Anyways, hi, we are here. It's been forever. What, 4 months?
Yeah.
So how's work? Busy?
It's good. It's getting busier. It's tough. It's not easy.
No.
But, you know, I have to take lunches whenever I can fit it.
They don't schedule lunches? Or is
I schedule it when I can, when I have free spots. Today was at 9. And so I finish at 3. And so from 9 to like 9, when I eat at 9, and then I go train real quick. And then I don't eat again until I get back home. It's a lot.
It's
Because you're constantly on the run.
Yeah. That's like kind of me. I'm doing 2 jobs now.
Yeah.
I'm doing aesthetics 2 days a week, and those 2 days I'm slammed, like back to back, no breaks. Some days I don't even get to pee. And then...
Well, it's a kind of a blessing in disguise, right?
Yeah. And then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing in-person training. Like before I came here, I was training a client where we were going over her progress pictures. She looks so good. I should show you like off camera, because like we were going over them. She's a special case. Like I adore her. But she has like some health complications, but to see her growth, like she had asked me, she's like, so what kind of goals do we have set in place? Like for her, she used to overeat and she used to be overweight. And so she's just like worried. She has a bunch of like loose skin, and we were going over her pictures. Like she's filling out so nicely, and she's at a very she's at a sweet spot. She looks so good.
That's
like
nice.
I'll have to show you her glutes. I'll show you off camera, like
Oh, wow.
because it's personal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But she'll be okay with me sharing her pictures with you. But I was just like really, really proud of her, and she came in person, and I'm like, her quads look so good. I'm like, I want your legs.
Wow. That's great.
It's kind of like I built those, but like she did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They look so good, Nelly. Like
I wish I had clients who actually want to build muscle. Actually, I just got one, I think. And
Really?
she's ready to build muscle finally. I've been kind of like it's like being a trainer is taking a total different I don't know how to explain myself. It's like I train people with disabilities, posture problems, issues, injuries. And so these people, they don't care about gaining muscle. They just they want to be strong and just have a better quality of life.
yeah,
And it's very challenging. You have to be careful. You also have to, let's say there's a certain muscle compensation. The man is leaning forward and had the desk job for 40 years, and your job is to fix that. And you have to break those straps because they're tense, and then you have to make sure that you're training the weaker muscles. And it's so much. It's nothing about bodybuilding at
or
all.
strength or anything. It's more just.
Yes, you always work into improving their strength, but
Well, I mean, like not going heavy. You're like,
no, you can't.
Yeah.
Some of my clients, I have a client that cannot do weights because he has a dead nerve on his arm.
oh wow,
No strength, no overhead, nothing. And I also train his wife, who is afraid to gain muscle, and so I use no weights with both of them. And so I can't wait for the day where I have a schedule full of people who actually want to push hard, train like me, because that's what I do best.
yeah. I have I don't know, kind of like a little bit of both right now, and some clients are afraid to go heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I remember I used to be that person where I was like kind of watching my back, like, oh, I don't want to hurt my back. Well, this past year, I've actually grown so much. I feel like just as a bodybuilder where I've always had back issues. Like, I don't know if you have, but like from having a baby just in general, like ever since I've had my daughter, like my lower back is always hurt. And they kind of say like people with big booties, their lower back hurts anyways, but never putting like heavy load on the back squat. And since training with Josh, like he pushes me and my back doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. So then like I read like this article on like when you, especially like women who are like 40 and over, I mean, you're not there yet, but
Yeah.
but that heavy load like on the joints actually helps rebuild and repair the tissue. And I really feel like that's what happened to me, where like my back, I don't have back issues. I don't baby it. I mean, I watch my form and I'm careful. And unless I have a spotter, I'm not going to like go balls to the wall and like go super heavy. But my back feels so much better. And my joints, my knees don't really hurt anymore. Like just from going heavier, not stupid heavy, not like CrossFit, you know,
Yeah.
like it's not about that. Even like I close my eyes, I don't even want to see like how heavy he goes. I just know it's like heavy as fuck. I'm like, oh.
I have chronic back pain too. It flares up. It's
Does
been
it?
years I've been dealing with that. And when it flares up, it's like really bad. I can't train. And so what I did is I tried to pinpoint where it was coming from. And I figured out that I can't do, if I'm laying down on the ground, I can't do leg raises. Anything laying down on the ground, I can't do. It will flare it up.
Oh.
I have to be careful with bent over back rows. So far, it's so good, but I have to be very careful. Not swing any weights. And also I used to post videos of me at Golds in the axe squat, using it to work my hamstrings, and I was so strong. I had 5 plates on each side.
Damn.
And so this machine just kills my back. It's done. So I don't step away on. I don't step on it anymore. But
On the hack?
I'm sorry.
On the hack squat?
No, I don't do the axe squat anymore, and I haven't had flare up since. So
Oh. Huh.
yeah.
You know, it's so funny. Like, Josh has me using the hack, but I only trust his hack squat. I had Natalie get on it, and she ended up having a flare up where it like messed up her neck. And it's like, I don't know if it was like pushing on her shoulders, like the pads, you know, because we didn't load it heavy, and I put like a band on there. But she also got super sick around that time, like. So I think her body was already in like a state of overload. Because did she tell you she got super sick? She was like, I don't know, she was sick like with that. I don't know if it was COVID or head cold or something, but it was pretty gnarly. But I feel like her immune system was already like getting ready to like be just shut down, because like the next day she got so sick. So, and then she started her period. But it was just like a recipe for disaster. And I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out how the hack squat hurt her neck. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was like the load on there. But gosh, I feel like we haven't done this in so long. Like,
Yeah. There's something I wanted to talk about. It just randomly popped in my head.
good, because we haven't had anything. Like, we've been kind of going back and forth. Like,
And
life's been going so fast.
yeah.
But
About social media. So I used to post, on my Instagram feed. I post selfies. Now it rarely ever happens. And it has nothing to do with how I look, because I like my body, no matter if I'm not as lean as before. I love my body. It does so much for me. It's just that every time I come up with something to post, let's say on my feed, I will like write a caption. When it's time to post, I delete it. I never post it.
oh,
I don't know why. I was never like that before. It's just I feel like I'm probably, my life is like, not my life, but like I'm irrelevant, kind of, in the fitness industry. Like I don't. eh, I don't know how to. I don't know how to explain it.
You're not irrelevant. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just everyone is starting to look the same. The fitness account is all the same. It's just I don't see what else I can bring. If I bring something, I'm gonna start looking the same. You know what? I don't know. You know, it's like there's.
I feel like there's a different energy and vibe though, and you have to remember that you have it. But I feel like there's so many influencers now who
Oh
are
yeah.
like fitness is trendy now. And everyone's posting about fitness. Everyone's posting like a meal or a recipe. And like, I mean, I get so many messages even from clients of like, oh, like look at this recipe, look at this. And it's like, there was one, and I don't know if you remember that I did this, but this was like 3 years ago where it was the Jello with the Greek yogurt and the protein powder.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's trending now. Where if I
You
post
came up with it?
I 3 years ago, I just had a period craving. I didn't see it. It wasn't a reel because, like,
Yeah. People are getting the same ideas.
I
Everyone
know.
is just the same.
And now it's trending. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, I remember when I made it, Paul's like, that looks disgusting. And I finally showed him the reel, like, that my client had sent me. I'm like, it's fucking trending now. I'm like, I could have gone viral
Yeah.
with this if I posted it 3 years ago. So,
It's so basically what I'm saying is that before it used to make me happy, and right now I just don't. You know, fitness is not my entire life,
yeah.
and it used to be big time. I was obsessed, and that's why I look that way. You really have to be obsessed if you want to look how I looked before, and you're not prepping. Um, right now, I'm so much happier.
Oh, yay.
I'm very happy, and when I have happy moments, is when I feel like posting them. It could
Yeah.
be memories, you know, activities I'm doing with my kids or my boyfriend, things like that. I want to share, and so I'm like I don't know if I should keep posting that on my Instagram feed, because if I do, it's going to take another direction. It's gonna go from fitness to my personal life, basically. And I don't think people really care about that. You know, all those thousands of followers. I don't even know who they are. I mean,
See, but like your close friends want to see it.
yeah,
you
and so
know.
I thought I had a few times this year where I just wanted to leave Instagram and just keep my personal one. I wasn't able to get back on my personal one. I lost the password. I don't know how to get it back. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just not into it as I used to. And I see all these even competing. I don't know. I don't know if it's in my future. I actually don't.
That's
And so
okay.
with the podcast, sometimes I'm like, I thought, I don't have much to share, you know, about fitness anymore.
I don't even think it has to be about fitness because like we weren't even really talking about fitness. We were talking about like real life and like
That's true.
I feel like for you know, last time we recorded it was in March and I was getting ready to go spread my sister's ashes and I feel like life just went to shit. But like there's been a lot of beautiful moments too. I mean, I was sharing I don't have a car. I mean, I have one, but I don't and I'm just over it. Like I've been joking and kind of like not really joking. I'm kind of serious about selling my car and just getting an e-bike. And if you see Bree riding around town on
An e-bike?
yes, have you seen?
What if it's pouring?
Well, then I told Lyric if it's pouring, we're just gonna have an umbrella and I'm gonna pick you up. Like I don't even care about like a car anymore. I have been so humbled. Like I haven't told anybody. I've walked home a few times from work.
There's nothing wrong with that.
3 hours.
How far is it?
It's a good walk. It's almost. I mean, I get my 10K steps. Paul won't let me walk all the way home, but it's been because of scheduling. Like we have so many different schedules. Like my daughter has a job. Paul has like so many different. Like he coaches baseball. We had baseball for Lyric in his baseball. Like, you know, he's not on All Stars right now, so we have like a little bit of a break. And then he also coaches. We're just so busy, and so getting me to and from work. So my daughter's taking me to work. Paul's taking me. Paul's maybe picking me up. Sometimes I'll start to walk home because I haven't had a car. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I've just been
So you're
humbled, but I'm
getting
a
used to
tan.
it. You're getting used to not having a car.
But like back to you loving your body, I'm like, you know what? I have 2 legs that God gave me and they work. I've got shoes on my feet and I'll just wear my fanny pack and carry my little lunch pail home. So if anybody sees me walking around town, it's because my turbo went out in my car and I don't want it anymore. And I've gone 2.5 months without a vehicle. And I'm like, it's just like a materialistic item. you know. I've had my moments where I'm like, it's kind of inconvenient. Like I feel bad that people have to tote me around.
Yeah. I've been
But
driving a Toyota RAV. It's a 2015, and I've never had a single issue with that little car. And you know what? I'm going to keep it until I can drive it.
I
I
think
don't I
that's
don't
great,
care about having any better car
right? I
at
don't
all.
care either. Like
It takes me places. That's
yeah.
all I need.
My younger self though, like I would have figured out a car situation like within days of my car breaking down, you know. I would have been like so like, oh, I have to have a car. I have to have this. And now I'm like, mm, I'm just going to take my time and figure it out and see what like
Yeah.
works best like financially, economically, and just practicality, you know. And we even had some friends, they're like, you know what if you just sold your car and just went without one for a while? Because now we're kind of talking about buying a house next year. And I'm like, I mean, we could just be like that couple where you just take me around. I'm like kind of timid to drive now just because like when my like charger went out on the freeway. Have you driven on 17 going towards Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Like it's a 2 lane. It was heavy traffic. And when it broke down going uphill. It's smoking black.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. And I had to put my car in reverse with oncoming traffic. So I had to put it in reverse. And there was a huge bus that gave me this much room. And I'm like, I cannot believe like I'm having to do this right now. And then I had to leave it on the side of the road. It was just, life's been nuts. That's why we have not been on this podcast. Life has been crazy. Nelly's been working her ass off. She's, you know, and her schedule just changed where now she could see her kiddos. But like that must have been wild.
I was working all. I was at the gym all day long.
Yeah.
I would come home at 7:30, and we're talking about shifts that do not allow you to have time to go grocery shopping or meal prep your food. You don't have time. You want to do that, you do that on your days off. But on your days off, you are so exhausted and mentally drained because of how much social you have to be. I talk and interact with over 20 people, 25 every day. So it's a lot. You don't feel like cooking and grocery shopping on your day off, especially that you have so little time. And I do have kids and I do have a boyfriend. So if I spend time doing cooking and shopping, I won't be able to do the things I want to do with the people that I love. So
like
it's hard. So now it's better. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm able to be here. Actually, it's a miracle.
I know. We've been trying and like we've both been kind of tapped out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's so much that we could talk about, but then it's like,
Where do we start?
Where do we start? And so I'm happy we're here. I was like so excited just to see Nelly.
Thank you.
That was just more like, even if we just sat here in the chairs without recording, I would have been super stoked. But I made it. You made it. I made it with borrowing my daughter's car.
Yeah. I mean, I love training. It's part of my life. It's always going to be, you know I said I don't relate anymore to fitness industry, but I love training. I just don't need to show it to people. Like, what am I going to show? Okay, I'm doing tricep extensions for 12 years. I'm doing lateral raises for 12 years. I do the same thing, same exercises that I've been doing since I started.
Yeah.
It's nothing extravagant, so.
But then people want to see it because they're like, oh, wow, she's still doing it 12 years later. She didn't give up.
Maybe I'll get back to it someday.
Well, I think like people need to see that there's no quick fix. You know what I mean? Like it did take 12 years to build this body and you're still building it and you're going to continue to build it. That's why like my aspiration is Joan. You've seen her train with Joan. She's in her 70s. And that's who I want to be. Like you take out competing, and we'll talk about that in a second, but you take out competing and it's like, I just want to be strong. In fact, like I don't have chest on my program, and I did push-ups for the first time last week. I was able to do 30.
My God, you're better than me. I can do 22.
Well, I took a pause because I thought my shoulder was going to tear. Like I shouldn't be doing push-ups.
Oh, I do 22 in a row.
But I don't chest. I was like,
I don't train chest actually ever because we have implants. I don't like the feeling.
Are yours under or over?
They're under.
Oh.
I still don't like the feeling.
No? I mean, but everybody's body's different.
I guess so.
Because it doesn't really bother me.
I think that training chest, because in the beginning I did, and I think that it kind of separated them. And so this is like, I have this empty space in between them. I don't like, it's not like they're, I wish they were like this, or they're not. They're like, they deviate to the side. And what I think it's because training chest.
I could see that because when you're pushing, they kind of do go out. Because mine do that
it kind of
too.
comes out and then it comes back in.
Yeah. I want mine out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
I've
don't
had
think
it
I
for
will.
10 years, and like I never wanted to be this. They're big, and I never wanted them this.
They're
big.
bigger than mine.
They're just, and I never show them.
How long has it been?
10 years.
10 years. Oh, you do.
I'm due, and I'm like, I could just get them taken out. I would even compete with them out. Like I don't need them for competing.
Oh man, I have nothing.
I don't either. I don't care.
I have nothing. Literally.
Before I had Roxy, I was an A cup. No, maybe B. I was maybe a B cup. And I was okay. I used to never have to wear bras.
I don't show them off at all. I'm very like private when it comes to
Yeah.
chest. I don't, wear cleavage that much. But yeah, so I don't know. It's
Maybe I'd just go smaller.
small.
Because I asked for smaller, and then the doctor went and made them bigger. But he's like, just because of your profile, because I have big hips, he's like, it would just look better proportionately. And maybe he's right. I think maybe I look proportionate, but I just feel like they're too big. And then now, like, Lyric, like, we were just talking, he's going to be 10 and hanging out with boys. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to be like that mom in like a full-on one-piece bathing suit, like cover him up, wear like a moo-moo to the beach.
With the skirt.
That way, like, him and his little friends, like, because boys are boys.
Yeah.
Boys are boys. And they don't need to be staring at Lyric's aunt. So I was like, I've been telling Paul, I'm like, with him getting older, I'm just going to have to start covering up more. And when Roxy was younger, it didn't matter because she's a girl. And whatever. Like, she's like, that's just my mom. You know, hanging out with her little friends. We'd go to the beach. We'd, go to the ocean and just hang out. But boys are a different ball game.
Oh, yeah, I know. My son is growing up so fast. He's 11 and he's almost 5'8" at 11 years old.
Gosh, he looks older too.
He's huge. And it's funny because I'm 5'7". His dad is about 5'8".
Really?
And so it's like it comes from the grandparents that were tall. It's so funny.
Wow. How tall are his dad's?
His dad, so his dad is like 5'8", but his grandpa was 6'2".
Oh.
Yeah. And so his grandpa from my side was 6'2", 6'3". So, yeah. So today we didn't have much of a topic, especially like specific topic to speak about.
We just wanted to catch up.
So we're just catching up, and you guys are watching it basically.
Yeah. And I don't know like when our new schedule is for us to release this, but we'll come up with one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get back to Mondays. Maybe it'll be Monday evenings if you want, or Wednesdays. I don't know. We'll see when we drop it. We'll talk. But I was really excited to like get this up and going, and I know.
Oh my God, she's wearing one of those bracelets that were trending when I was a teenager.
So apparently they're trending again.
What? They're back?
I guess so. So this is so funny that you noticed this. I got this just this morning.
What do you have in there? Let me see.
Okay, I'll show you.
I remember I had one. I had the Brazilian flag. I had the Portuguese flag. I had the rainbow. I have so many things.
So this is an Italian charm bracelet for those that don't know, but I got it just this morning.
Oh my God.
Cute, huh? I've never had one. My daughter had it on the counter. I thought it was hers.
So you can change them, right?
Mm-hmm. And so her aunt, who's one of my dearest friends, she's also a Scorpio.
A coffee cup. They're better than what we had back then.
I've never had one, so I don't know.
You never
It's
had
new
one?
to me. I never had one.
Oh man, I had one. It was so big back then. And
Roxy's aunt gave this to me, And so my daughter this morning, she's like, "Hey mom, did you see the bracelet that TT left you?" I was like, "That's for me." And so I put it on just this morning. And then TT was like, "Did you get your bracelet?" And so she put on here all the little different charms for me. And she knows I love dolphins.
I threw mine out. Like, it wasn't trending anymore.
But see, Nelly, things come back.
Yeah.
And
right.
it's still relevant. So even with your fitness, 12 years later, you're still doing the same thing. And it all comes back. Or me and my Greek yogurt, Jell-O, and protein powder, it came back 3 years later. But yeah, I guess these are trending because Terry is wearing TT.
Who's TT?
That's Roxy's aunt. And we're super close. That's like...
It's funny because my brother, my kids call him TT, which is short for Tio. Tio is uncle in Portuguese.
Yeah, so she's Tia Terry.
And so they call him TT.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's why we call her TT, because she's Tia Terry. And she's like one of my favorite people. Also, she's a Scorpio. November Scorpio.
Really?
I love my Scorpios.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's November 2nd. So
she's a November Scorpio. There's like some kind of war between November and Octobers.
Oh man, yeah.
So I'm gonna, speaking of October, this is the year that I turned 40, and maybe this has something to do with how I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm old.
You're turning 40 this year?
I can't relate to these 25-year-old girls on Instagram anymore. So what I do is that I just unfollow them, and I'm readjusting my Instagram so that whatever I see on my feed is not them anymore. It's things that I can learn from. So anything that has to do with training or even hormones and anything, studies.
Yes.
I will interact a lot with those posts so that I can keep seeing it.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. I'm just tired of the fitness industry. I think it's all fake and lies. But that's okay. That's just me. I'm not going to.
I think you're right.
It's very fake. I'm tired of these girls trying to show their perfect bodies to their huge audience and never mention that they are on steroid use. I don't like that.
Or like they're not eating everything that they're like. I just saw this one where like, oh, watch what I eat in a day. And it looks like a lot of food, but there's no way your body's looking like that with you consuming all that. I know that for a fact because like I eat that and I'm not lean like that. There's no way. You're not looking like that without, you're probably on Ozempic and you're probably not eating all the calories that you're posting and you're just doing that to grab clients. Like,
which is nothing wrong with that as long as you're transparent. Like you're just promoting your coaching using your body, which is like the perfect body these girls want.
Because body fat's normal.
Yeah.
And I feel like you and I both are very, like, I've always been very transparent. Like,
oh yeah,
I've done PEDs.
Especially like, right now. I'm even worse than I was before. I'll tell you everything. I'm an open book.
Well, so for instance, I just had to confess to my coach because I'm doing check-ins every other week now. And I said, look, I had a really, really bad period. Like, my cravings were off the charts and I was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh,
that's like my weakness. Like you can
I never got period cravings.
Oh. So
I'd have to be careful with the munchies though. When I smoke weed.
Oh, I wish I could. We've already talked about this. I can't smoke. I get weird. But he just put peanut butter and jelly on my program.
Oh my God.
I get a peanut butter and jelly every single day.
Can you get the crust? What's it called? Crustables?
Oh my gosh. I love those too.
Oh my God.
The best way to eat them is if you stick them in the freezer, let them freeze, and then you take them out for like 30 seconds. So they're kind of frozen, kind of not. So good.
Oh my God, dude. I went to Target the other day. I'm pretty sure the Crustables have new flavors and stuff, but I don't remember what it is.
Ooh. I'm a sucker for a peanut butter and jelly. It's so bad. So bad. So now I have them on my program. So yeah, he increased my fats. I am now like kind of getting up there with Nelly where I'm at 2,200 calories now.
Yeah. I don't eat so great on the weekends, but IDG AF.
I don't give a fuck. She's like, I don't care.
No, it's just... I like to go out to eat with my boyfriend and enjoy life because For 7 years, I tracked my food and I had absolutely no life because I was in such a unhappy marriage and I was so unhappy inside. I just didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so I tried to, seek happiness somewhere else where I had control over, and it just made me feel good about myself that way. And so now I'm in a happy relationship and I'm like deviating from it. I'm not blaming him or anything. It's just that I don't feel the same happiness. I don't feel like fitness is the main part of my life anymore.
And that's
So,
okay.
yeah.
I mean, you guys are like thriving, you're healthy. I mean, you're still showing your kids a healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
and maybe it not being so restrictive.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Now,
you can have fun with the
yeah,
kids on the weekends and
So if I'm still not gonna indulge. I was never that person that indulges, but just going to the restaurant, eat out, and have a drink is like something that I would never do,
Yeah.
And so right now I'm just enjoying it, and I keep training hard too. So, and I'm the strongest I've ever been.
Isn't
It's
that amazing?
crazy how strong I am. Like people come to me to the gym like, whoa, like I can roll 90 pounds. I'm really, really strong, but I'm getting very bulky in my upper body.
Like
It's coming back. Like my triceps are huge, but I love training arms. I don't want them getting bigger, but I love training arms.
I missed it. Yeah.
Decisions.
I mean, I love your arms. So now that I have arms back on my program, I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
it's gotta grow like this.
I mean,
It's muscle memory.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
I'm
can
so
see the
happy.
separation.
I'm so happy. And now I have like lats, I have back again. Like now I feel strong and I know we have to cut it off here soon, huh?
It's something I never understood. Like why they you were not doing upper body.
I don't know.
'Cause these wellness girls have huge shoulders.
Yeah.
Even the bikini girls.
They're jacked. They are jacked.
Jacked, dude.
Yeah. And like, so here, cat's out of the bag, but I'm not in prep anymore. And I'm not going to prep until next year. So I have the next 9 months to kind of go back to being a normal person. But I don't want to eat like a jackass. I mean, he did say keep it tight, right? He's, don't get out of control, which I don't normally. It was my hormones before that got out of control. But I eat really clean anyways, just because back to hormones and things like that you were talking about, like I can't eat certain foods or I just swell. Like I can't have a lot of gluten, like the pizza sounds amazing, but if I eat pizza, then like my legs and my knees, like I get swollen.
Inflammation?
My knees, so bad.
Yeah, you were always prone to inflammation,
Yeah,
right?
it's so dumb. Like even IPA, like I love IPA. Like I love beer. Not like where I do like get hammered every night, but like a really yummy IPA. I'm allergic to brewer's yeast. And the same thing causes inflammation. I did enjoy one beer a couple weekends ago, and I just felt like shit, and I had to do makeup the next morning. And it's not like I didn't drink like crazy. It was just from drinking that one beer.
What's crazy? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I really never had any food sensitivities, allergies, or any gut problems or inflammation. I mean, it's wonderful over here. You need absolutely everything.
Like if I eat like wheat, my stomach just blows up. I look like I'm 4 months.
From what?
Wheat. Like gluten.
Oh, weed. I thought she said weed.
No, weed. I just get weird. I get so paranoid. Like I'll think the worst thoughts. It's so dumb. But like I'll do a little shroomy shroom, little microdose.
Yeah.
I'm not that square.
Yeah.
I like to live life and have fun a little bit.
Exactly. So this year for me is just like that, going back to balance, because the first few, I think it was the first 4 years into my fitness journey, that's what I was doing. I was doing what I'm doing right now. I was eating right. I was not tracking food, and I was listening to my hunger cues, and then I would eat. I don't eat when I'm not hungry, honestly.
That's good.
I eat when I'm hungry, and I don't say no to going out to eat anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's healthy.
It's healthy. And so I have
Yeah.
this balanced lifestyle right now. And I lost weight. I mean, the beginning of the year I was 170 and now I'm really close. I'm like 162. And so my body's recumbing.
You
And
look great still, though.
my
You
muscle mass
always
is
do.
fine. Okay. I have a lot of muscle mass. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm glad you're happy, though. That's like,
Yeah.
that's huge because, you know,
I also changed. My personality changed a lot right away. Eh, Did you notice?
like how?
I'm more open.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I talk more. My job has changed me a lot. I'm constantly talking to people. So
But then, like, outside of work, you probably don't want to talk because that's how, like,
I
get it.
get drained from it though. I'm not saying,
Mhm.
yeah.
Because at the end of the night, like, when the kids are wanting to, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
sometimes I even forget how to, like, say words.
You're staring to oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy,
know.
mommy.
Yeah, like, I feel so bad, like, Lyric, when he comes home on Fridays. I'm like, look, tonight we were just going to chill, okay? Like, I've been working all week. It's been a busy, busy week. Like, there's so many things that go on during the week and so many different hats you have to wear. When you're in, like, the service industry and we're talking to one client on the hour, every hour, it's different conversations with each person. So it's like your brain's constantly having to switch it up and you're listening to them. You're kind of sometimes being a therapist. Like, didn't you just post something about your client the other day where he was talking about like an ex-girlfriend or something like that? And
Oh,
here you
yeah.
are being a therapist too.
It's so fun though. I love him. I love my clients.
That's
This one particularly is like, oh, thank you for listening to me. Of course, like I'll give him advice as he needs it. I mean, this girl crazy. I gotta tell him.
Like,
And
no,
then
cut her
I
off.
told him, he's like, I don't know how we got to the conversation. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I don't remember. I was just talking. Oh, I don't know. I was talking. No, I was talking about that client.
Yeah.
Your client.
Yeah. So my clients tell me about their lives, and because I ask a lot of questions. That's how it starts. Whenever I have a new client, I will ask a lot of questions, get to know them, and then I will ask them for advice, and they love it, because they're
Yeah.
older, and so they love giving advice. So we get to this these crazy conversation, and this one was just telling me about this girl he's been seeing that's acting a little crazy, and she just dropped in his house and started breaking things in his home. And I looked at him, look, I really hope you don't give her another chance. I mean, it's like she went inside your house and she started breaking things. It's
Yeah.
so hilarious, these stories.
People are crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I swear, like, I could write a book.
And I
What?
was that guy, this is gonna be controversial.
Uh-oh.
I don't care anymore.
Let's go.
So he's like, so I forgot. Hey, sir. It just happens. It happens. I have brain fog.
That's turning 40.
I have too much on my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll get it back.
It was
Just give me a
controversial.
few minutes.
Let's see. It'll come back. Well, I have one client. I felt so bad for her. She's 80 and she's married. And this isn't a personal training client. This is another client. I was doing her eyebrows and her eyeliner and stuff. And she has to worry about her husband cheating.
Oh my God.
Yeah. At the age of 80.
80?
Yeah. 80.
God damn.
Where
It
she could
never
see-
ends.
No. She could see him on the Ring camera. And like, I'd come home to Paul and I just was like telling him how I feel so bad for her. Like, and she can't, she's like, I would cut him off, but she has MS. She's like, I need someone to take care of me. And it's like,
Oh my God.
I just felt so bad for her. I'm like,
Dude, you're 80. What the heck do you want?
I know.
It doesn't even work anymore. Like,
I don't know. I've heard some crazy stuff recently about like 80-year-olds and like,
I mean,
Care
80
homes.
people that are 80 are still having sex?
Yeah.
Really?
I hear they have like crazy STDs too. Yeah. Yes. I didn't think it worked.
Me neither.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, the things you hear. Yeah, it's insane.
Okay, I remember. Told you I was going to come back. So I was telling my client that I still go to my ex-husband's house to clean, with my kids.
It's their
This is
home.
my kid's house.
Yeah.
If my ex-husband doesn't clean, someone's got to do it. So I go over there and I start cleaning. He's very grateful for that. We help each other. My client was like, "Oh my God, Nelly, you are one of a kind." I know. Not many women would clean their ex-husband's house.
Yeah.
But my values is I was raised with parents that were in very traditional roles. And what I'm about to say is very controversial. I think the role of a woman should be in the kitchen, cooking for a man. Woo!
She said it. She's like, I said it.
But only if the man does his job. And so I truly believe in masculine roles and feminine roles. But if the husband treats her like crap, cheats, doesn't do housework, doesn't cut the lawn or anything like that, then it's going to disrupt this, and the woman's not going to do anything, and that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as each one pour into each other. It's like, I would love to cook a meal for my man if he does so much work outside the house or things like that. I'm very traditional.
Yeah.
Don't come at me.
The only reason why I'm laughing is I think Paul would say otherwise. Paul does most of the cooking. So, for instance, a couple of weeks ago, I made our prepped chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I'm like, all right, I may or may not have oversalted the chicken. And he's like, oh, shit. So then we're eating the chicken. And it is so salty that, like...
Oh, it wasn't good?
It was very salty, where you had to, like, get your gallon jug and pound water while you eat it and add no salt to the rest of your food for the whole week. Oh, my God. So there was our sodium intake. And then last week I prepped his chicken and I put it in the Instapot and I'm like, oh, yeah, I added all the seasonings, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. And I put it on the wrong setting and it was overcooked. So he does most of the cooking in the house. I think I just get scatterbrained. I'm so like, I don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. It's like ADD for one, but I just like forget what I'm doing. I just kind of like trail off. Yeah. Like I start cooking eggs and I'm like, oh shit, I'm cooking eggs. Like, I don't know. I went to go get water maybe and I forgot that the eggs were cooking. So now they're overcooked. Lyric hates it when I cook the eggs. He's like, Auntie, this wasn't a perfect one. I'm like, eat the fucking egg. Like, yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's getting older.
But speaking of...
Sidetracked. I squirrel all the time. Like, where you're like, squirrel, like, something shiny.
Well, speaking of, you say he cooks most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's totally fine. It's not that... I'm not saying you shouldn't. Yeah. You should be cooking. I'm saying that whatever works for you, works for you. But
I will cook, and I do, but I have to stay super focused. The kids would rather have him cooking because I'm pretty basic.
Yeah.
He'll do like...
Yeah, plus he enjoys it, right?
Yeah,
so.
He really does, yeah. Yeah. Food's changed when he moved in. Mm-hmm. Like the dinners, I'm very just simple.
Me too. My meals are boring.
Yeah, they're just simple.
I love to cook when I have time though, and
I can make a bomb like banana bread, except for when I tried to use rice flour, it didn't turn out very well. But
well, if you made it to the end,
yeah,
you saw a little bit of crazies here. I'm so tired, guys. I just wake up at 4 a.m. every day, and I'm just drained.
Yeah, I have a client that I'm training super early. Yeah. Like, I get it. So I'm so glad you made it, and I'm glad we were able to do this. So we're going to try to be consistent, but be patient with our schedules.
We'll see where life takes us with that one. It should be better for me because I finish early.
Yeah. And as long as I have a car. I hope to figure it out this week. Like, I don't know.
To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. All right, we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Oh, it didn't get cold. It got kind of hot. And my shirt was from my gym bag. This is a dirty-ass shirt.
But it's cute. I don't get it.
I came in with that. I'm like, oh, dang, I need something else. I have to pick up Leah. I gotta get little dude, but I'm gonna go